put on your harness, get your kite, grab your board, go to the beach, pump your kite and start the kite. And then off, you're ready for the session. If you have absolutely no clue about kitesurfing, then this video will explain to you how it works, how you start your kitesurf session. So what you do, everything what you do before you start the kite and get on the water, you are going to see in this video. I just put on my harness. The harness is wrapped around the waist and it is the connection between your body and your kite. Now I take my kite. The kite is packed in the backpack, and in the backpack is a control bar and the pump. Connected to the control bar are already the lines that will connect to the kite. The last thing that I need is my board. This is what I just grabbed. And now we are ready to go to the beach. In that case, just for your explanation, I have two boards with me. The white board is for very light wind and the red board is for wave riding. If you are interested in more details about the different boards and the different kites, please check out my whole YouTube channel. There is a playlist about how-to videos and product videos, and you will find everything you need to know about kitesurfing. Now we are on the way to the kite beach. In that case, it is a 5 minutes walk. In other cases, it can be maybe a walk of 20 minutes or something. The reason for that is that not on every beach it is allowed to go kite surfing. There are just specific beaches where it is allowed to go kite surfing. And sometimes in the season it's not allowed to go kite surfing on every beach. This is the reason why sometimes you have to go to very special places where you have a long walk to go kite surfing. If you are already an experienced kite surfer and you have a valuable recommendation for this video, please let me know in the comments below. Let me give you some more background information about the gear you need for kitesurfing. Let's talk about the wetsuit. Let's say basically you need two wetsuits for kitesurfing. One thick wetsuit when it is pretty cold, maybe below 16 degrees, and one thin wetsuit. The wetsuit that I'm wearing here right now is for warmer temperatures around 20 degrees or even warmer. This is a 4mm wetsuit, and when you have a thick wetsuit for the winter, it's maybe 6mm or something. And talking about the kite, let's make it pretty easy. For high wind you need a small kite, maybe a 8-meter or a 7-meter kite, which is square meter. And for low wind you need a bigger kite, maybe 12 or 14 square meter. Most people in the beginning have two kites, and then I'd say the majority of the people, when they kite longer, they have 3 kites. One for low wind, one for, let's say, medium wind, and one for high wind. Now after the long walk we arrived at the shore. Then you usually put down your gear. You put down your board and your backpack with a kite, the bar and the pump. Now I prepare my whole setup. I take the bar out of the backpack. Next thing, I take the pump from the backpack. It is usually connected with some straps. And then I take the kite out of the backpack to pump it up. Then you take the kite, you go to a place where you have enough space to pump up the kite and draw your lines out. That means you need 25 meters roundabout, because the length of the lines is 24 meters and then the kite a little bit. So I'd say you need 25 meters to set it all up. Before you pump up the kite, you connect the pump with a safety leash to the kite. After that, you connect the hose from the pump with the valve of the kite. Before you do that, it is important to make sure that there is no sand in the hose from the pump. And then you pump the kite up. That takes usually 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. The next step is to set up the lines with the control bar. You start to unroll the line and walk away from the kite. You unroll the lines from the bar completely. Then you lay down the bar and you untangle the lines and walk towards the kite. You have 4 control lines. They are all connected to 4 connection points on the kite. They all have a color code, so it's pretty easy. You connect the red one with the red connection point, the blue one with the blue connection point, and so on and so on. The colors can differ depending from the brand you are using for the kite. You basically have on both sides of the kite, the left and the right side, 2 lines, the front line and the back lines. The back lines are for the steering of the kite. The full time you need to set up the kite with everything you need to start kitesurfing is around 10 to maybe 15 minutes. Once you've set everything up, you can finally start the kite. To start the kite, you always need one person to help you starting the kite. You connect the control bar to your harness and then you can start the kite. Once you are in the right position, you show the kite launcher thumbs up that he's allowed to let off the kite. Now you are ready to start your kitesurf session. If you want to know more about kitesurfing, then please check out my whole YouTube channel. All videos are for free. I do that to support the community, and you could support me with a subscription. Thank you very much.
No doubt. You know what time it is. Break it down. Break it down.